Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode of New Night Friday, and we are bringing this episode to you from inside the house. Not quite as messy as Machete Man's messy man cave. Alright, so it may sound a little echoey in here, but you know, get over it. It's just so empty, I don't know what to do with the walls. We might have a little furry visitor. His name is Sir Winston, and if you see him, he's the best. Speaking of visitors, today is the day that we are 99 subscribers away from 1,000 subs. And I mean, what do you say about that? I mean, I started this channel a few months ago just because I wanted other people to know what machetes are worth a damn and what machetes aren't. So yeah, I spent 20 bucks here, 30 bucks there. I think the most I spent on any single machete was like $60. And that Gerber Bolo actually, well, was it $60 or did I get that for 40? Regardless, we don't spend much money on knives around here. So today we have one in the box that was a subscriber request. Not really a request, but a subscriber suggestion. Mr. at Colts Customs told me, hey man, they got these things on sale right now and you need to pick it up. And this was probably a month ago, but we've had some machetes to do from Pops. And ooh, man, let me tell you something. These petrified fish, they're a Chinese brand knife company. I think this one was a little over $30. This is the PFB01. They're little flippers, man, but they're with D2 steel and they just come sharp as the dickens. And it's got a good lockup. I mean, they're fun to play with. It's a solid little knife. Check them out, Petrified Fish. You might like them. You might not, but so what's in that box? Paper, always with the paper. And we have the Jungle Machete Cold Steel. So I think I got this thing for $20. Amazon was having like a sale of some sort. As always, I mean, that Cold Steel sheath, it's a nice little sheath, man. Is that Gore-Tex, what do they call that? It's something, it's some kind of nylon and with the plastic tip. That plastic tip has been very handy for me. You won't poke through it. Cold Steel sharpens their knives all the way to the tip. And this machete already is very beefy. Straight as an arrow, but it's a thick blade. I want to say that's about 1/8 of an inch thick. It's got a good grind on it. The thing looks sharp. Looks daggum sharp. And we've kind of got like this, I don't know, are we getting a good view of that in this lighting? Cold Steel, made in South Africa. The handle feels good. It's kind of got like a kukri style, like a kukri and a bolo and a Latin all got together on a hot Latin night and made this here jungle machete. So there's plenty of room in the handle. I wear large size gloves, but I consider myself to have kind of medium sized man hands compared to some of the other large men that I know. So yeah, my hand fits in there well. The handle feels good. It's not too round. It's nice and, well, it's square in the right places, it feels like. And we've got this little kick out here for the back of your hand to lock into. And I also, look, I can already tell how I'm gonna be. All right, do I have the clearance in the house? Please don't cut the couch. I can already tell that I'm gonna lock in kind of, well, let me make sure. I'm gonna lock in right there. That's how this thing is feeling. We're nice and round back here on the pommel, if you want to call that a pommel, on the end of the blade. Yeah, buddy. Thank you, at Colts Customs. At Colts Customs. All right, now for the 0.5% female demographic that we have out there. Just let me get this belt off a little bit. Let me just whip that on out. And we'll put this on and model it for you guys real quick. It's kind of weird doing this in the house because I don't know, how many machetes have we done now? We've probably done over 20 different machetes, and we've all been doing them like outside and in the workshop. Now the workshop is not really ready to do machete stuff right now because we've had some furniture being moved around and there's just not the space. We got more space in the living room of the house. So anyway, y'all don't care. So yeah, it fits well. It's got that loose strap on it. It's got a big strap on it, so it would fit on a large work belt or a gun belt if you use one of those. Yeah, man, check it out. I can sit down, no problems. It's got one of these little retention straps on it. It's got one to keep the blade in, and it's got one over the handle should you be doing cartwheels or handstands with this knife. Now, as I go to pull this sucker out, it's a heavy machete, buddy. It's this is a chopper. This is definitely a chopper. You can make your way through some firewood with this thing. It's rigid, it's stiff, it feels a lot like the Condor tool. But at the same time, it's bigger than the Condor tool. Let's find out just how big this thing is. Blade, 16 inches. Overall, 22 inches. Weight, 22.8 ounces. Thickness, 2.8 millimeters. And the handle, they are saying, is 6 inches. I think you're selling yourself short there. I think from ricasso to the tip, you're probably more getting closer to 7. And we are sharp, buddy. We are sharp right out of the plastic. Let me see if I got some paper over here. I know y'all hate it when I step out of frame. Everybody's like, where'd it go? Is your show over? Oh my God. I guess we need to go watch something else. It's not sharp enough to cut paper, but it's, I tell you what, you wouldn't want to catch a whack on the finger with this sucker, and it's definitely sharp enough to get out there and do some work. A pretty rough edge on it, but a solid edge at that. Nice convex grind. Yeah. Let's see if we can get this thing out for Machete Monday. I know that I have some work to do that doesn't involve the woods on Monday, but I think I might be able to make a few minutes for a Machete Monday for you guys. If it's not raining cats and dogs and choking all the frogs. Thank you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thank you for your likes and your comments and all the love that you give me. See you next time.
Ain't no need to write a song.